What do you do when you're exhausted or overwhelmed? How do you keep going?
We all have moments where we feel that way. It could be a week, a day, a month, a year. Um, my biggest encouragement is give yourself some grace. Adjust your expectations during some of those really intense seasons. I mean, it could be more than exhaustion and overwhelm. It could be a health issue. It could be you have a new baby and you have a bunch of kids and you're trying to keep homeschooling going. Um, Whatever the season, or maybe you're caring for an aging parent. Um, so some of those seasons are you're in survival mode. And just be reminded that you're not failing, and we need to be remembering that it's progress over perfection. Like, we're not trying to live this, fairy tale, everything's perfect, sunshine and rainbows. The children are all obedient and willing to do school every day, and your house is immaculate. Like, that's not real life.
That
We
that's exactly right. That's
we need a little
exactly right.
reality check. And adjusting our expectations, I think, is another thing that we can do. If you're feeling like I cannot go on, I'm just fried, maybe it's go outside. Like, I think that is a huge tip that has helped so many families. If you're not following Ginny Yurich and 1,000 Hours Outside, I would encourage you to do so because she's got some great pointers, and inspiration for getting outside. So what do you say, Zan? What are some ways that moms can take care of themselves?
I think part of the answer is what we just talked about with working moms. You've got to figure out what you can delegate and what you can't. And there are some things that you really can delegate. I mean, we cannot delegate. There's a passage in Exodus that I love, and it's after Moses has just I mean, God has freed the Israelites from slavery, and Moses has led the people back to the wilderness, and they're going to have a time of worship, and his father-in-law brings his wife and grandkids back. And so his father-in-law is watching Moses do what he does. And he says, Moses, what are you doing? And he said, well, from morning to night, I stand and I judge the people. And and his father-in-law says to him, he says, Moses, you can't keep doing this because neither you nor the people can handle this. And he said, find men, you have groups of tens or fifties, hundreds, thousands that you trust that are reliable and delegate some of this load to it to them. And if you think this is from God, if you do that, then you and your people will be happy. And so I just think, and I'm beginning to wonder, was that in Numbers or was that in Exodus? I think it was in Numbers. So anyway, but I think the point is we really do need to be smart. Examine the breaking points for you if you're overwhelmed. What is that point that is causing you the most consternation? And if that's not something you can delegate, then look for other pieces of the puzzle that you can.